Well, let me tell you right now, to get a therapist that can help you identify what is your problem, what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, setting boundaries, letting go of stuff, having the strength to do an inventory, a personal inventory on what's up with you. That's the way you can help other people, by taking care of yourself. It can be tough too, man. Therapy's not hard. The tough part is finding the right one. Talkspace helps you find that person. No matter where you are on the mental health journey, talking to a therapist, it makes a huge difference, okay? So here's the thing. It's everything you love about therapy without the stuff that gets in the way. Consider this your permission slip to put your mental health first. Match with your dedicated therapist today at Talkspace.com and use promo code YKWD during sign up to get $100 off your first month. That's $100 off at Talkspace.com, promo code YKWD. What's going on? It's Robert Kelly here, and I want you to join my Patreon. I got this.
Why is Andrew Schultz sitting like a lesbian?
I got that.
Take a look.
This too.
Oh, what's in the box?
Dude. Oh, whoa. I've been waiting months for this. And check this out. Oh, no. All right, we have a special guest coming in. Your background, what is that?
Hold on a second. Somebody's teasing me. Hold on a second. That's not my fault. Okay, sorry.
This is on there.
I think we definitely empowered trolls. We gave trolls a template for how to nail each other.
And this.
Less titty challenge.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Did you break your bed? It don't matter. I think that's it. Nope. You get this too. Dude.
It's always been fun to be friends with you doing stand-up comedy all these years.
So hit the button, click it, patreon.com/Robert Kelly. You'll thank me later.
Patreon.com with Robert Kelly. I talked to Uncle Junior Johnny Sheck the other day. It's good for business.
Yeah, baby. We're starting the podcast right now. We're back. You know what, dude? Live. Welcome, everybody, to the show. YKWD. I started social media and podcasting. The fact. The YKWD podcast.
YKWD's back again.
Old school, back in the day, where it all started, before them all.
YKWD.
This podcast is so fun and crazy. It has no rules.
Shut up. You're ruining this.
Where's the bandana, man?
Sorry. It's a comedy podcast. This isn't NPR.
That's what this podcast does.
Is there any better show? This is the original. And we're back. You know what, dude? Is back. We're back in the studio live. I mean, 10 million episodes before anybody on the East Coast even thought of this shit. I was doing it, and I've slowly progressed. And it's slow, but I'm still in it, baby. I want to welcome all the people, the Patreon people watching live in the chat right now. I love you guys for supporting my channel. What else? Yes, I want to make sure we have... we got all these questions going on tonight from you guys. We have an extra guest that popped in that I'm doing a show with tomorrow. And we got three... Can we turn the fan a little bit? It's fucking like 900. I feel like I'm John Travolta kissing a guy in an airport. Just turn it down a little bit, Joe. Anyways, let's introduce the guests. New Nikki, I make you do it because you hate it.
I do. You're right.
She hates talking on a microphone so much. She just wants to sit back there and fucking make sure the show looks good, make sure everything's right, and do all the functionality of it. She does. When I make her talk into that microphone, you can hear it. She sounds like she's in the basement, trapped. And I fucking captured her after school, and she's been in my basement just producing podcasts. No, that's Lewis. Go ahead.
Well, we have Jaye McBride here.
Yay. What's up, Jay?
Not much. Thank you so much. Keeper, by the way. Any podcast producer that doesn't want to be a comedian is a keeper.
Oh, I've learned that the hard way.
Right.
Every producer I've ever had was a goddamn stupid comedian.
You need to hate comedy. You need to cancel your Netflix, and then you're hired.
A podcast producer doesn't want to be on fucking mic. I wish she worked at SiriusXM.
Yeah, she's the best. She's the best. They all want to be fucking stars, except for New Nikki. New Nikki, all right, you're going to have to turn that thing off. It's fucking nuts. Do you have headphones? No, you don't. I got Slim Joe. Just turn it off, Joe. Yeah. What is that noise?
You'll be turning it on in about 5 minutes. So.
Is it the AC?
Yeah.
Just rumbling?
Yeah.
All right, turn the fan back on. Turn the AC off. Turn it off.
All right, AC low, fan medium.
Yeah, low AC.
Now,
Sorry, guys.
medium
We're still
AC.
working the kinks out 17 years later.
Do you just have a giant palm leaf you could like waft back and forth for us?
All right, Joe, low. It's just loud. It's because she's over there. She should be over here. That microphone is picking that up.
Oh, right. There
All
it
right,
is.
Joe, listen to me.
Not big enough to block.
Joe, that mic goes over here. She moves over there. Or turn your mic this way. Go closer to him.
I know it's scary. I know.
Anyway, I don't even care.
You look so terrified.
He's going to put me in the bathroom in a minute.
No, it's all right. Listen,
Been doing this longer than anybody else.
It's longer than anybody else, and we still fucking hear. Nobody, only I hear. There's a fucking Volkswagen breaking down in the background, and these two numbskulls.
Sorry,
are
I
like,
took the stairs.
Joe, what are you doing? Stop!
He's trying to.
Don't unplug it. Move the fucking microphone. Just shut that mic off. Unplug it. Watch. Unplug it. And it's gone.
And it's gone.
I mean, I am stupid.
You'll be.
Anyways, here we go. We're back. We're live. I'm sorry, Joe, for yelling at you. I'm sorry. No, just leave it there. Just get her a mic over here. Anyways, we have Zac Amico.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, New Nikki. Joe panics. Here's the problem with Joe. Joe, I love you. You know that. You're awesome. Funny guy. Really funny, unique comic. He is awesome at editing. Nobody better. Little slow, but nobody better. And then it drops off a cliff. He knows nothing after that. He knows breakfast in Buffalo, where to get a good wing, and then and a mopeds. He knows about mopeds, and then he's out.
So he has a perfect skill set to be a comedian.
Yeah, he has a. No, Joe is a.
No, Bob. You know about mopeds. And
Joe is a comedian.
Yeah,
Joe's very funny. Here we go. All right, so we got Zac Amico. Who else?
And we have Tara Cannistraci.
Nope.
Yes.
Is it? Oh, I didn't know your last name. We got Tara. We're doing a show tomorrow. Where are we doing a show?
Tarrytown. The young Men's Lyceum.
I don't know. It sounds kinky, right? What does Lyceum mean?
They're not young that much, I'll tell you.
I know.
It's Greek.
Tell me
Greek
about
for
this.
School, I believe.
It's an all men's club.
Move that mic up to you.
This is where like boys wrestle nude, right?
I mean, back in the day, they used to read. Right now, they play pool.
What was it back? Because this place is an old building in Tarrytown, like really old. They have bowling alley in there. They have pool. It's weird. It's like back in the day, this was the ultimate place to go for young men.
Right.
That's where testosterone started. Right in that room.
A bathhouse that had everything.
Nice.
They have a bathhouse? Oh.
Just wanted to see how excited you got.
I did. I love bathhouses.
Welcome to the Lyceum. Pick up your young boy.
Right.
And
Young Men's Lyceum, right.
But
You're
it's
gonna
all
wrestle. The loser has to feed Bob grapes.
you fucking joked on it. You all right?
well, he's never eaten a grape, so why would he say it?
I love grapes. Grapes is not. You know what my favorite grape is?
Cotton candy grape.
Chocolate covered.
Cotton candy grapes are fucking stupid, but I won't eat them because I don't know how they made that.
All right.
Witch fingers.
Witch fingers. All right.
You know what a witch finger is?
No.
It's
like,
the
don't
Boston
say that,
thing?
Bob. Jesus Christ.
What? What?
Don't call her that right in front of us.
Witch fingers. You're an asshole. She just looked at her hands. Those are witch fingers. I've talked about them many a times. Nobody knows about this grape. It tastes like drinking grape juice. That's how good they are. They're fucking nuts. And you can put them in your bum. They slide right in your bum.
Nice.
Yeah, they slide right in there. And they pop them out. You shoot them out. Need them later for a snack if you get in trouble.
Tie a string to it. It's like a pull cord.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can come. As soon as you come, you rip them all out. Blah, 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 plop. Look at that. Look at that.
Just rinse them off. Throw them back in the colander.
Rinse them off. Why? What are you, fucking a dirty asshole?
They're like raisinets.
That's what they taught us at the Lyceum, at the
The
Young Boys
Lyceum.
Young Men's
Yeah.
Lyceum.
So the
Yeah.
Lyceum is a place. It's a men's club,
It's a men's club.
but only men go there still. Women didn't fucking ruin that.
I ruined it.
There wasn't a group of women
Here it
going,
is.
"This is men shouldn't have their own things."
And then there I came.
And then you came.
I
And you
showed up.
You're there.
I performed.
You performed, and now you're a member.
Now I'm an honorary
Yeah,
member.
you
I got the key fob.
And now some dude's gonna go, well, if she's a member, why can't fucking Kathy be a member?
Right.
Now Kathy, his wife, and now his fucking
Just like the fucking golf country clubs.
Kathy
Yeah.
doesn't
Just
produce
like the golf
comedy
clubs.
shows.
Yeah, exactly. And
What next? They'll allow people of color? Native
Set-
Americans?
settle down. Settle down. Let's not get now you're going.
Please, Terrytown. Well, fortunately, there are no people of color in Terrytown.
No, Terrytown's woke, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, Terrytown
Yeah.
is fucking woke. Terrytown is all fucking
Except for the
rainbows
Young Men's Lyceum.
Right.
Is it? Yeah, well, there's
Yeah,
one
it-
spot.
Yeah.
Terrytown is all little restaurants.
Yeah.
It is all the Chelsea
The
people
music hall and all that.
moved up to Terrytown and got all that. The music hall, all the restaurants. Yeah, it's fucking woke.
They
Yeah.
totally ruined it.
I mean, no. I mean, look, I lived
I'm
in Hell's
kidding.
Kitchen, and gays made that better.
I-
The woke artists made Hell's Kitchen awesome. You know, and then usually the rich people, rich young couples with kids will ruin it. Will come in and just buy all that shit that they made for millions of dollars, and then they're gonna go up to fucking Terrytown. You know, Terrytown's great. Trains right there.
Every town along the Hudson is kind of cool like that. You know, it's kind of woke. It's kind of a cool place. You could always get like a cool like bistro type thing. You know,
Oh, yeah.
shit like that.
What is
The food's
Dobbs
great.
Ferry?
Yeah,
Dobbs
yeah.
Ferry is kind of Dobbs Ferry is kind of taken over by the rich young couples with kids now. So
Is
it's
it?
Okay.
yeah.
But
it's
most
not-
of them, it's like you see these great restaurants and like pretty much all along the Hudson until you get to Albany. And then then that's
Albany
it.
is a
Then
shit
That's
fest.
the end of it. That's the end of it.
Yeah, Albany has some places, but it is fucked up. Zach, what are you doing?
I don't travel. I'm garbage.
Why don't you travel?
I mean, I do the road, but I don't really.
You don't go out when you go on the road.
Barely. No, I'm a hotel guy.
Why? What does that mean?
I don't want to leave. I want to stay in my room and read. I don't want to see things.
Really?
Yeah.
So like, okay, I'm so excited. I'm going on tour with Louis to Europe. I'm like fucking flipping out. Like I don't know what I want to do. Like all this shit. I'm gonna go to the Coliseum. I want to go and see the fucking Sistine Chapel.
The Young Men's Coliseum.
I'm gonna go suck some young men's Coliseums. I'm gonna do some weird shit over there. I'm gonna get pickpocketed.
Take a dick pic by the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Yeah, right. I can't take dick pics anymore.
You're going everywhere in Europe.
Yeah.
I
Going
looked
everywhere.
up that tour. It's insane.
It's insane. Like if you went there, you would.
No, I would do that.
Why wouldn't you do it in here
I
in
don't go
America?
anywhere that.
Because you hate America?
I
Because you
don't-
think
don't go
America's
anywhere that
fucking
interesting.
suppressing you? You hate America.
Okay, I was just in Chicago. Where should I have gone?
In Chicago?
Yeah.
The Bean.
Yeah.
The Sears Tower.
And you know what I did in Chicago,
museum?
Bob? I got a chocolate cake shake from Portillo's.
There you go.
So that was my thing.
There you go.
They have a awesome cigar place there.
I'm
I
not
don't
gay.
know what the fuck. You think cigars are gay? That's funny. Is men who smoke cigars gay?
No, just douchey.
Yeah,
You think
very
it's douchey?
Oh,
No,
so-
not
so douchey.
you.
No, you can
young-
say it.
No,
It's
no.
okay. I don't
You're
mind
old
being
enough
douchey.
that it's okay. Like you've kind of your grandfather.
I'd rather be douchey.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
know
like
what
when
the fuck
comics-
was that. I'd rather be douchey.
in their late 20s take photos of them smoking cigars
It
outside of
looks-
the comedy club.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, bud, you're trying.
Oh, right. Is it a old man thing? Like
Yeah.
a mature guy. Yeah, I hear you.
You have a house and a family.
I'm that guy now. I am
Should
that
have.
guy.
You deserve a cigar.
Yeah, it's okay. I am that guy. But Chicago does have. You're right. I think Chicago's. I mean, it has places to go. They have a museum there. They have a German sub. You're not going to do that shit, right? Go to a museum. No.
I just did the Mooter in Philly. That was really good.
Yeah. Philly's got a lot
I'll
of
do
shit,
shit
to
like
see.
that. It was a medical oddities museum. That was really fun.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so you like weird shit.
Yeah, anything like that, I'll do.
Right.
That sounds awesome.
Austin, I did the Museum of the Weird.
There was
Yeah.
like the. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
There was. I never got a chance to see it, but I was in San Diego. There was a museum of all these torture devices from the Spanish Inquisition.
Oh,
That
yeah,
seemed
I
like
would
the
do
most
that.
amazing shit ever. I would. Don't look at me like.
I'm listening.
I would watch
I'm
the
sorry.
shit out of that. I would go in there and love
Do I have an
every
intense
second.
look? I was just looking. I was
You'll
listening.
just look like.
No, I
What's
was
wrong with you?
I mean, listening. You have such a fucked up childhood.
Yes,
that
that's
when
very
an
true.
adult Sith male looks at you listening, you're threatened.
I'm already flinching. I'm already like halfway under the table.
I was literally like, I wanted to hear more. What the fuck?
It felt like the Inquisition.
I'm sorry. Maybe I was into it.
I'm Catholic.
I took a course on fucking listening. It's that type of shit is weird to me. Like when they used to fucking just rip people apart and just kill, like torture people, but it was in the name of God.
Yeah, and like the sick shit too. It's not just like they're just like, all right, we'll just slowly stab you. No, it's like this insane.
Like tell me what? Like I don't know a lot about it. I know I've seen it in movies. There's always that basement in the fucking thing where the one guy's like, and there's some.
Well, there's one where they slowly lower you onto a pyramid asshole first. It's very sexual.
Yeah. Can we Google this?
Yeah, they let your
until
weight.
you like
Bring
split
this up.
in
I gotta
half
see.
eventually. They slowly drop you into stretch. It's like there. All right, there's.
All right, wait a minute. Stop. There's so a blacksmith has to make this pyramid, or is it out of
Who
wood?
wants to clean it? It's like,
is it out
do
of
they
wood?
bother? Do they bother cleaning it? I assume. I don't know. I
Is
don't
it
have
metal?
one. I don't own one.
Well, can we get one? I'll buy you one for
Right,
your
it's
birthday.
instead of a bidet. That's what I have.
So what happens? They lower you down on your asshole. So you
Ba-
must be bond. You must be tied up.
Yeah, and that they pull you down until this triangle slowly splits you apart. There's one called the Pear, which is like even more bizarre. It's shaped. It's like it looks like a ball, but it has like 4 little leaves that form it. And then you unscrew it, it slowly opens up. So each of the 4 leaves opens.
Inside you?
Yeah, you either put it in your mouth, your asshole, your vagina, and then they crank it and open it further and further until your just skull shatters. There it is.
right.
There it is.
Oh.
It's
Wait a minute.
Insane. It's insane. The Pear of Anguish, which it's a lovely name though. I mean,
That was Bobby's nickname in college.
that's what he calls every pear that he has to eat.
That one took a minute.
My favorite thing I've heard is you've heard of getting keel hauled.
No, what? Can you show me that again? Keep that back up. What's keel hauled?
It's what pirates used to do. So when boats were covered in barnacles at the bottom, they would
keel hauled.
cast somebody aside and drag them on the underside of the boat over and over again on the barnacles until it killed them. So it would like scrape them to death.
Well, it's so funny. Bring up the triangle of death. What is it called? The asshole of death.
Yes.
Pyramid.
Pyramid of assholes. Or bring up torture devices. I want to see some more.
Inquisition, torture.
Just
yeah.
bring up Inquisition torture devices, and we'll go through them. Yeah, that. See,
By the way, is anyone else as turned on as I am right now?
That's what- You're definitely.
why? What you want to put that in your fucking asshole?
What do you mean going to? Who's to say it's there right now?
It doesn't look like it would do much, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but eventually it just shatters your skull.
But if that was in my asshole, you'd get ow out of me.
Well, I mean, imagine.
Ooh, wow. I'm sorry.
We
Let
lost
me
it.
tell you the passcodes.
We lost another pair.
Yeah. They came, another one? That's fucking crazy. Are you?
Bring out the pyramid.
Well, she's gonna bring up more devices. I don't know. She's as slow as mush tonight. I mean, just type in torture device, fucking the time, and it comes up. What are we waiting for? Are you all right?
There's like 500 different.
Yeah,
articles to
just
choose
bring it
from.
up.
I'm
We're gonna
finding the
scroll.
most descriptive
No, just go
pictures.
through the images. Bring up the images. I just want to see the images.
All right.
Look at the one guy that wood block thing at the top in the middle of them actually pushing them into that.
Yeah, oh, here we go. Make that. What the fuck? What, they sawing somebody in half?
By the crotch.
Oh, motherfucker. What's that one?
It's like, what's the point? Like at that point, it's like, oh, the wheel.
What is the wheel?
What's the wheel? You said it like you know it.
Torture or something like that. Yeah, they basically like hammer your. Oh, there it is. There
it is.
Oh, so it's not. It's just a little pyramid. It's not the whole. I was thinking a whole big. So this is not a fancy one. I bet you they had
one's built by slaves.
But you know they had ornate ones too. Like the king was like, I want my pyramid to be gold with rubies at the bottom. If they reach the rubies, they can live.
I would just like it if you looked from the top and it was just like a smiley face. You know, like you look down, like it's like a giant nose and a smile.
Wow.
He's like crossing his legs. Yeah, there's
No,
the wheel, they like hammer your arms until they're broken to fit onto the wheel. And then I don't know what they do. I think they just leave you there.
What's the one where the girl's bending in half? And the down, yeah, right there. What is that? They just break her back? What the fuck?
And what are they pouring down her throat? I mean, it's like
jizz. Just pouring fucking other prisoners' jizz.
They have a room like that at the Young Men's Lyceum. Tomorrow night.
That's how you got in.
This is the water we used to.
That's how I got my key fob right there. They're putting the key fobs down my throat right now.
It's so funny too. They're torturing her, but they also can't help it. They're guys. They have to take her tits out.
Right.
It's like, this isn't enough. Let me just take your tits out and shake them before you. What a piece of shit. Men are garbage.
It's like, why are they bothering to support her head?
Hey,
they're putting something down her
not
throat.
savages.
That's why they're putting her.
Yeah, I think they're force feed.
They're forcing
a
her to
funnel with a
drink.
tube.
Yeah, like a fucking
Like
duck.
a feeder.
Like a goose.
Gavage.
Yeah, they're trying to make pate. Young whore pate. Wow. When was this? When did we do all this? What century was that?
What was it, like 13th, 14th?
fuck
No,
is
actually
that?
it was later than that. It was when was the Spanish
The
Inquisition?
Spanish, but he gave it an Indian accent, the prince, during the Spanish Inquisition.
Was it 17th century? I don't know. I know nothing. I know nothing.
We can Google it. We have literally a massive computer that will. When was the Spanish? Watch this. When was the Spanish Inquisition? And boom. When was it?
Oh, okay.
1478 to 18. It was that.
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck? They were just killing people for that many years? Wow. We were savages.
I would have guessed 20 years.
I mean, we were fucking garbage.
I would have thought it was like a
term,
summer.
like a prince.
Right, it was like a COVID summer.
Or they were like, oh, can you believe we did that shit?
Yeah.
400 fucking years.
We can't even last one pandemic for 2 years. We're a bunch of sissies.
I just want to know when they unveil the new, like, is there like a big unveiling of the new torture devices? Like an expo?
Like in Vegas.
Yeah, an expo. Come on down.
Yeah. Come down to London. London, the new triangle. It's all gold.
There's a guy in a turtleneck comes out. You would not. The next pyramid fits in your pocket.
No, I want to see like a sham wow guy. Like, are you tired of waiting hours for your tortured victims to die?
Now available, the Pocket Pear. Take your pear with you. You never know when you have to torture somebody.
Kids acting up in the car and you don't know what to do.
Pocket Pear. Stick it in its mouth and crank it once, twice, 3 times. They'll never talk again. You'll chip their teeth. You catch your wife fooling around with the neighbor? Stick her on the pyramid.
I did not think he was going to say neighbor.
Yeah.
This is the right network. We don't do that over here. That's his laugh button.
Sorry, I'm from the alt-right network.
Alt-right. I thought you spelled it with an N. Anywho, yeah, we don't torture. We can't. I mean, what do we torture now? We do
Waterboarding.
Yeah,
we don't even
was
do
the
that
best.
anymore.
No.
Yeah, not like the good old days.
No, we can't do that anymore.
I bet we do some real shit behind
I'm
closed
sure.
doors.
Of course they do. Of course they
Some
do.
Sicario shit. Yeah, but can I ask you a question? Like when I see that stuff in movies, I like it. I like when they torture bad people. I don't know if you like it.
Oh, I'm all for it
Yeah.
if they're bad people. But
Yeah, they're bad people.
Bad
I don't know
people.
how good we are at catching the
Yeah,
right.
you know, it
bad
doesn't do any
people.
good though. They've proven like torture does nothing. It's like all. It's just like, I mean,
It's more for us.
yeah, yeah. I mean, like if you were to
Who's
torture
they? I don't like when
Yeah.
people say they.
like the CIA or whatever.
All right,
like
just
the
yeah, say
waterboarding,
that.
It's fine. Fine.
They.
Yeah, Zach. When Zach tortures someone, it doesn't like they still.
Oh,
like,
he does. Call his wife. We're having sex tonight. We're doing the triangle.
the pear on top of the triangle. It's like this. It's like the cherry in the sundae. No, but torture isn't effective. If you're looking for information, they'll just say shit, whatever. Like the best, supposedly one of the best tortures to quote unquote torture to get information is sleep deprivation.
Fuck yeah, sleep deprivation, and probably food too, right? Didn't we used to have drugs? Didn't back in the 60s we used to fuck with their brains and just inject them with drugs and LSD or whatever and
Sodium pentothal.
yeah, some weird shit. Yeah, what happened to that stuff?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why didn't we invent some fucking crazy drug? Like if there was a drug that would just make you start telling the truth, it wouldn't scare either one of you guys.
I have that drug. It's called
they-
whiskey.
I wish they would put that in the water system. That would be fucking amazing.
What's it?
Imagine everyone just like telling the truth all the time.
That would not be good for my marriage.
I'd be fine with it. That's a lie.
You'd be fine
Or
with
is
it?
I don't
Well,
know.
what are you hiding?
What-
You're not
right.
hiding. You guys, both you guys are the most honest people I know. I mean, literally the most honest people walking the earth that I know.
Right.
I mean,
One of us is walking a lot more than the other.
I'm
you
walking.
guys are the most honest
Of course
sitting
I am.
people I
I'm
know.
walking with a pear of anguish in my asshole. How could I not be honest?
Yeah, torture to me, I've always, like in a movie, I'm like, fuck. With Sicario 1 at the end, when he goes in and he kills the family, I mean, he killed the kids in front of the guy that murdered. But then they always have to set it up. It's like fucked up porn for me. I can watch fucked up porn if they give me like scenario. Like at the end of it, there was a fucked up porn that I loved called The Red Tape. It was on Torgasm, and I passed it to all my friends. It was like awesome. But the reason why I liked it because it was really bad scenarios that you probably shouldn't watch. But at the end of it, they were like, "Hello, this is my husband Gary, and you know we've always wanted to do this fantasy, and I'm glad we had a safe place to do it and fulfill our sexual desires." And I'm like, "Oh, good, it's not real."
You got turned on by the fact that it wasn't real.
I needed that to not feel like
You
a
have a
piece of
real-
shit. Because if I just watched that video, I'd be like, "Oh, I'm bad." But at the end, they're like, "It's all right. We're just friends. It's my husband."
Right. I mean, you know, he already came before all that, but then he saw it at the end. He's like, well, all right.
Right. It was a
It's
happy
too late,
ending.
Too late to take it back. The genie's out of the
He needs
Yeah,
a
like,
happy ending to have a happy ending.
I would have to fight watching that again. You know what I mean? But because of that ending, I kept that tape.
I've had guys ask me to do fucked up shit, and I always think like, I wonder how far they would go. Like, you know, there are guys who are into having their balls stepped on. Like, isn't that torture?
I know there's guys that want their balls with nails.
Yeah.
Look at
What do
your
you
head.
mean
You're
with
not.
nails?
I've seen yes, I've seen it.
You've seen it.
Yeah.
What do you mean you've seen it?
I used to go to fetish clubs and I've seen some weird shit.
You have the most adorable small nose.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Look how small it is. It's adorable.
It's a tiny little nose.
He has a fetish for small noses.
Dude,
I'm out.
You're out. So you saw people getting their balls hammered with nails, and
I saw some weird,
Like
a
what?
lot of like S&M club stuff. Because you'll go to the regular club, and then for like another $50, there's another room upstairs for like the wild people.
Like what? Tell me what's wild.
I've seen dudes with like contraptions on their balls,
Like
and
a pear?
yeah, no, like weighing them down, like tugging their balls off.
You do
almost.
that though.
I've had Doms hang weights off my Prince Albert. Yeah,
Yeah, you do that.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So you
that was more about control though, because I got to jerk off at the end. So that was more about like what I can withstand.
right.
I wouldn't let anyone jerk off if I were the dominatrix.
Why?
I don't know.
Such an asshole. Just a
Exactly.
Because she's probably a better one.
Right. I had one guy he was like, it was so weird. He's just like, I just want you to constantly demean me and make, you know, it wasn't weird. I don't want to say it's weird. I don't want to like,
But you had to
I don't
roast
want
him?
to kink shame all this stuff.
Was
But
it
that's
was
what I
it Jeff Ross?
But then he's like,
How old were
you
you?
know, I want you to but he's just like, I deserve to suffer. I always want to suffer. I never met this guy in person or anything like that. And it was just like,
Was it on the phone?
it was
OnlyFans?
on a dating app.
Oh.
And no, I've never done OnlyFans. Like only nearsighted fans. Only,
Nearsighted fan. That's fine. You
No, but he's just like I just want to. I need to suffer, and I was just like, I was just at that point
What?
like, well, I guess he wants it, so I said, all right, go buy a chastity device, and I don't ever want you to take it off as long as you live. And he's just like, yes, mistress, and I'm like, I got to a point, I'm like, all right, I'm not getting anything out of this, you know?
Right.
So I was like, all
Yeah,
right.
you seem like you'd give up, like in the middle of dominatrix. Like,
Yeah, I'd be like,
I got a spot.
Like-
like, I gotta go.
It's like I don't understand. Yeah.
Have you ever been into that stuff?
No.
Wow.
I think it's common though.
fucking
Oh
Italian.
yeah, a lot of
in there.
people are
Now.
Like, well, with
I like
trans
missionary. I pray to Jesus
No,
before I
no,
fuck.
I'm not,
And if I have a kid, I keep it.
People, no, with trans people, like that's what they want with trans people. They want to be, like they want to have a trans woman top them.
But I feel like
But
that's
usually
not
there's a lot of-
uncommon.
but
Like
there's
I've
also a
never
lot
been
of-
into it, but I feel like that's
Yeah,
the thing. The
it's
thing
not
is,
uncommon. Guys
right.
just think guys just say it is, and
Right. I feel
public.
like that's the thing. People want to be abused. That's what the whole.
What do you mean abused?
People want. They want that. They want to be conquered. That's the thing.
You mean men?
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
Plus, every dude, when they're like, dude, if I was a chick, I'd make so much fucking money. off taking advantage of dudes, and then a lot when people transition, they're like, "Hey, I'm going to make a lot of money taking advantage of dudes."
Oh, really?
In my experience,
Well,
yeah.
I wouldn't
my
say
friend,
taking
in my
advantage.
friend,
I
well,
mean, like
It's what they want. You're giving them what they want.
Yeah, I wouldn't say taking advantage, but I mean taking advantage of a situation maybe. But it's not like the guys get out what they want. You know,
I mean,
so
they
it's
get it in what they want.
right. Yeah, I mean I know a lot of trans women who just like do a lot of sex work. You know?
What do you mean? What are you talking? Like they with men?
Yeah, like
Straight men.
men.
Wow.
Like one of my friends, like she would have a gentleman caller, let's say.
Jim Norton.
She would have guys come over and
a
just be like,
gentleman caller.
They would just be like, "Yeah, I'm trying to be polite."
Jim Norton caller. Oh, good.
And
Let's
she would
call
just
him
like
Chip.
That's all they want. They
Or
just want to
Doug.
be a bottom the entire time, and they want like some will be like no lube, some will be like I want to like
Like everything. Like what?
like basically they just want
Pain.
I talked to a friend of mine who's
but they're usually a lot of them are married, like a lot of them are quote unquote straight. They have kids, but this is just like their thing. It's their fantasy. They go to her, and that's it, and that's the end of it. They don't want a relationship with her. All they want is this. So why shouldn't she?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I have no problem with that. I have but I know like Bailey J.
Right.
And she wants to be treated like a woman.
Right.
She doesn't want to be because that's basically being the dude.
Right.
But you look like a woman. You're a woman being I'll fuck you. You know what I mean?
Right.
And they
Yeah.
just want to be.
Well, that's why I don't do any of that because I don't want that. I don't.
You want to
if
be the
I-
woman.
Right. If I wanted to fuck guys, I would be a gay man. You know, it would be
Well,
like
that's what she says when she doesn't take her hormones. She turns into a fag. She just wants to suck dick. But when she's doing everything, she just wants, be a woman.
Right.
She wants, That's so funny. That's fucked up. I mean, it's not fucked up, but it's funny that guys just can't be out with that. you know?
Yes.
It sucks that a guy can't be like, look, honey, I don't want you to. I love you, Tara. You're my wife.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want you to fuck me in the ass, but I want to go get fucked in the ass on Tuesdays.
or they do. They don't care. They just want to be fucked in the ass, but they're ashamed to tell their wife about it.
Yeah, it's more embarrassment.
Yeah.
Not
Well, there's
social-
lots of cultures that
Yeah.
prohibit it. I know a lot of my friends that do sex work have said that a lot of Hasids coming in and out of the dungeon.
I'm sure, of course,
wow.
of course.
And they're not allowed to, they take their cum home in a tissue. Because they're not allowed to spill their seed on the floor.
I'm never going to fucking use a napkin.
That's how COVID started up in Westchester. Who stepped in the cum pile, guys?
So they come in a napkin.
It's something, yeah, there's a quote in the Bible that's like better in the belly of a whore than on the ground or something like that.
Actually, I think Lewis said that. I think that's a Lewis quote. That's not a.
That's how he was conceived.
Better in
That's
the belly
fucking
of
bad, dude.
Ugh.
Better in the belly of a whore.
That can't be Rick. That can't be from scriptures.
There's really something better in the belly of a whore.
Can you Google that? I gotta read that in the.
I'm
the
definitely
belly of a whore.
paraphrasing.
Yeah. So they come into a napkin and have to. What do they do with it?
I think they put it in a bag and take it home.
And what do they do when they go home?
I think they can throw it out at home. They can't come somewhere else.
They put it in the mashed potatoes.
They can't have mashed potatoes, can they?
Did you not know how latkes are made, Pop?
Ugh.
Oh, that's a. Yeah, that's weird. Religion really. It's like a lot of the priests that wind up banging kids.
Oh, 100%.
If you just let them have sex
Right.
with guys,
Oh, no.
they'd probably just have sex with dudes. If you let gay priests be gay or have sex at all, they might get married and they might just not fuck kids.
But I don't know.
What?
So you're
Nah.
If you want a woman or if you want a man, you're not going to be like, fuck it, I'll just take a kid.
But
you
you're
have to
also
have a preference.
Yeah, if they had female
But if you
priests
can't,
too,
if you can't have anybody,
No, right, yeah.
and you're around all these little kids all the time,
these fucking teases.
I mean, you're around other priests. Just fuck them.
yeah, I'm not saying my theory
with
was
those pouty
solid.
with those pouty
I don't
lips.
think you're gonna fight me on it.
Fuck the other priests.
You can't, but yeah, let them fuck each other.
Yes.
Let them fuck a nun.
Well, let them fuck whoever they want.
It'd be great if we just let them stop banging. And they just like fucking Animal House at a rectory, just priests getting head from nuns.
I mean, I would
You gotta
assume
swallow
you're
it.
an old
You
school
can't land
from
on
an
the
old
ground.
school
It's
Guinea
better in your belly.
area like me, right?
I am from the yeah.
Back in the day, I think when
It's not
a kid was
acceptable.
coming up gay, like around 12, 13, when they're like, I think this one's gay, they would kind of start pushing them towards the priesthood.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that why they
Which
push
means the priest.
Yeah.
I think they called. You can call it around that age usually.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a weird thing. I feel bad. I don't hate religions like people, comics, certain people. I fuck religions. I think religions are a good thing. I think it's a positive perspective on life. It gives people guidance how to treat other people because a lot of us don't know how to. We need guidance. We need help. We need somebody keeping us on a path of righteousness, and religion, at its core, does that. And yes, it fucking always goes off into shitty ways, and I'm not getting into that.
No, 100%. Like religion, like at its core, is supposed to be a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it really is. But it's just like these bastardizations,
Yeah, they just they want to torture people because fucking God said so. And
well, that I don't mind that.
they fucking drowned a bitch because she fucking eats herbs.
She can read.
Into astrology.
She can read. She likes cats. Ban her. Whoa, what's up, everybody? Listen, let me tell you something. You know the dude, me. I'm big into mental health. I'm big into strengthening yourself, finding your weaknesses, finding your strengths, talking to somebody. Guess what? May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and it's the perfect time to find the one thing you can do to prioritize your mental well-being and write yourself a permission slip to get out there and do it. Yes, do it. Talkspace is the place to do it. I've been going to a therapist for a long time, but here's the problem with therapy. You got to go. I got to drive 45 minutes to the place. I got to wait in some weird lobby, and then people I know, especially, I do comedy, and all of a sudden somebody, hey, I'm a big fan, walking out of the therapist. I'm paranoid that they can hear what I'm talking about. It's crazy. Here's the thing. Working on your mental health, it can be tough. But you know what? Therapy can help you understand your weaknesses, your strengths, your boundaries, and deepen your relationships. Getting started is way less daunting with Talkspace. They make connections with licensed therapists easy, so you can stop setting aside your own mental well-being and do it now. Okay? It's scary. I know it. But with Talkspace, you can talk to a licensed therapist 24/7 without needing an appointment. They have thousands of therapists across dozens of specialties. So whatever you're dealing with, Talkspace has the expert to support you. Talkspace is private, secure, and most importantly, accessible. It's everything you love about therapy without the stuff that gets in the way. Consider this your permission slip to put your mental health first. Match with your dedicated therapist today at Talkspace.com and use promo code YKWD during sign up to get $100 off your first month. That's $100 off at Talkspace.com, promo code YKWD.
There's actually a priest, St. Bridget, who they made a saint, but it was like if you read the story now, they're like, hold on a second, and like people think McBride, they think it's based on Bride, but it's actually based on Bridget. But anyway, one of her miracles, she joined the convent because she didn't want a male suitor, quote unquote, and ended up sharing a bed with another sister, and not for lack of beds. Like she's obviously a lesbian,
right.
But at the time they were just oblivious.
Right.
One of her miracles was actually making a pregnancy disappear. Literally an abortion.
With what, a stick?
Yeah.
The patron saint of hangers.
Some
and
witch hazel and a stick.
But you think of like how far religion has. So you think of this, a lesbian abortion provider was a saint back in the 5th century, and now it's like, it's crazy.
Yeah, it is weird. I mean, it's all the whole abortion thing is religion based too.
Right,
it's
right.
like
100%.
That's the part where it's like, dude, just relax. We got enough people in the world anyways. If somebody wants to take a couple out, and anybody wants to get an abortion, they're kind of shit people anyways. I mean, she fucks some dude, let her dump on her.
Chances are, if they don't, chances are they don't need it.
Do we need another one of them around? You know what I mean? Just fucking losers dumping in each other. Sorry, I fucked up. What'd you do? I came in you. I didn't know. Right. You didn't fucking Tony.
Better in the belly of the whore than in the pussy.
Yeah, better in your mouth. Spit it out. Don't you do that? Why don't you stop fucking letting guys jizz in you? I couldn't imagine that. Just letting
A guy come in your mouth.
guy
What
come-
is?
yeah,
Well, no, not the mouth. I can imagine that. It's weird. No, like having somebody orgasm in you. That's just nuts. Like that must feel. Do you feel it?
Bob, yes.
That's why we're all here.
Yeah, but do you feel? No, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm
No,
saying
no.
the feel. Hear
No.
what I'm saying. The feeling of it, like feeling somebody come in your vagina. Can you feel it?
You don't feel it.
You don't.
No.
You just feel it come out of you, like drip out
Maybe
of
a
you.
pulse.
Like somebody dropped a milkshake on your asshole. So you don't feel it. I didn't know that.
No.
So you don't know if a guy came in you or not.
No.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I, wish
I mean,
knew
you
that. I
know
would have dumped
after.
in a lot more girls when I was younger. If you didn't know you knew, I always thought you knew.
I don't. You feel a pulse.
I've never raw dogged it, so I
I've-
don't know.
Really?
Yeah, no.
No. No, I don't feel it. I feel a pulse after. I feel
Pulse? Oh, the
Yeah.
little heartbeat?
Yeah, the
The
heartbeat.
squirt?
The heartbeat,
When
you
he's
feel.
squirting the gun a couple times?
Yeah, it's like when you dry heave, but you dip.
Right.
Sex is such a weird thing if you think about it. Think about like, okay, we have sex to make life. You're supposed to stick a penis in a vagina. You pump. Kid salad comes out, shoots into your vagina, makes its way up to your dumb egg, and then hopefully it gets in there and have a baby. And then everything else is just weird.
Hopefully for who?
Well, not for you, you fucking dirty, selfish
Definitely
adult. Just want a tight vagina your whole life.
No.
Selfish.
Just want to run around and do sets.
My poor wife has to do Kegels because I wanted a son. But think about blowjobs.
I wanted some with a big head.
What is a blowjob? It's just so unnecessary.
No.
It's like I was trying to think of like how all these other things came up. You know, like okay, anal sex. I get that had to be religious. I'm
Or
pretty
not just an oops.
No, I think it was a religious thing. I was thinking like,
No way. There was definitely cavemen fucking each other before there was religion.
Really?
100%. There was a wet hole, and you put your cock in it.
Yeah, there were
100%.
some caveman
Animals
rape
blow
going
each
on.
other sometimes.
Moose lick pussy. Did you know that?
Of course. No, I didn't. Yes.
I swear to God, moose. A male moose will lick a female's pussy before he fucks her. Crazy, right?
A monkey just went down on another monkey.
It's
kind of
sweet, though, you know.
Went down like $8 bucks.
$8. What is
In
it
the
on
Bronx
video?
too, in front of kids and everything.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What was the girl monkey doing?
She was on her phone.
Sit down.
She was texting.
Parents were.
He was holding his nose.
Yeah.
Fucking monkey pussy smells like shit. Smells like bananas and piss.
I was at the San Diego Zoo and like this giraffe started just pissing, and almost immediately another giraffe came running out of nowhere and put its head down and started licking right as it was the weirdest
delicacy.
shit I've ever seen in my
It's
life.
a true friend. Zach has done that to me. Helped me out a couple times. I can't see my dick. He comes over and licks it while I'm pissing, so it's nice and clean.
There's a reason Bob and I don't have 8-foot long necks.
That's right. That's right. What's up? Thanks. Brother. I saw a dog.
It's like I can't see it. Can you tell me what's going on down there?
There was a dog pissing, and it put his head down, and it was like drinking its own piss.
All right.
Weird.
There's a good video of a monkey using a frog like a fleshlight. That's fucking brutal.
No, I gotta see that.
Oh, don't. Please
Oh,
don't bring
please.
that up.
wanna put that
Ugh.
You know, don't look. I'll tell you when I have to see that.
All right, go ahead. There was also
The monkey was, what was did the frog
fucking
die?
frog's mouth.
Oh, the frog's mouth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What's wrong with that?
No, the frog's fine. Yeah, of course
Yeah.
the frog's dead. What do you think?
Yeah. The frog's not
Fuck it.
dead. Is the frog dead? Did the frog die?
No, it looked like
It just
was a
got-
little monkey. It wasn't
I don't
like-
want anybody fucking something to death.
It's not dead. It just
Yeah,
doesn't
like-
talk to its parents anymore.
My God.
There's a video of a seal
Nicole has the
raping a
timing of
penguin.
it. You have
I was
no
like, oh.
timing, Nicole.
It's been
I mean, just
taken
bring it
off
up.
the internet everywhere. I'm trying to find it.
Just bring it up.
I bet
There's so many
monkey
videos
fucking
of
frog will
monkey
get you
fucking
right
a
there.
frog.
What's that?
I bet monkey fucking frog will get you
I mean,
right
literally, monkey fucking frog should just come up.
We're on the dark web.
Why are you going on the dark web? Are you afraid?
Chimpanzee rapes frog by
Yes, that's it.
Bit of
That's
BJ.
definitely.
You don't have to
Oh.
look at it. Let's just see it.
Right, I'll look.
Can we play this on? We're on
They're
page-
all like taken down. I'm still looking.
All right, I apologize, Nicole.
Goddamn pro frog agenda from the liberal media. taking down this shit. Fucking cancel culture.
Fucking,
we found
fucking
a GIF of
Antifa assholes. Can't even watch
Fucking woke America. You can't even watch a monkey fucking a frog.
Can't watch a monkey fucking what the?
This is a GIF. That's all we.
Oh my god!
You know what's so funny? That's not the video I was thinking of. That is a separate incident.
That's the same monkey though?
No,
it's a different monkey.
Yeah. Word must have got out.
So
If you
monkey
see a frog.
There's a scripture: better in the frog's mouth than on the floor.
Jesus Christ.
Wow, man.
It's like those guys in college who are like, what happens if you cut a hole in a cantaloupe and microwave it, you know? They're like, oh, it feels like a vagina.
When I was in rehab, there was a guy that he had a problem masturbating. He would have to masturbate like 4, 5, 6, 7 times a day. He would always leave group.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was just he had a thing. And he would always leave group, and we'd be like, ugh, he's literally going to jerk off. Everything we did, he'd be like, I'll be right back. And he'd have dip. He'd spit and then go jerk off in the bathroom. And then he'd come back. And so we had these different jobs in the house. Some had to clean the upstairs. It was a home, a huge house in Attleboro, North Attleboro, and 23 boys from the age of 9 to 18 lived in this house. And so we all had different jobs. And his job, he was kitchen duty one year, 1 week. I mean, 1 week he was in the kitchen, so he had to prepare
that week
food and stuff like that. And Cisco would give us free food. Like Cisco is that big shit company that just murders fucking fat people with mayonnaise and shit. And they would it's a terrible food, and they would give us all this free stuff that it would have extra or would be going on there. So it gave us. I think it was bologna or mortadella or salami, but it was big. It was a huge thing you'd see in the store. We halved it, and he stuck a knife and he fucked it. He was fucking our deli meats, and we were so because we never get meat. We never got deli meat. We were having like Italian sandwiches all week, and then they caught him fucking the other half.
Who has to masturbate 6 times a day? Like, why do you have to masturbate 6 times?
That's a different type of addiction. Obviously, he's in there for addiction.
I don't.
Oh yeah,
it's a different type of
clearly
addiction.
it's not solved.
Yeah. He had some problems though. He had some problems. I don't even like masturbating anymore. It's such a pain in the ass to me. I don't like cleaning up. It's like a process. I feel like an old hen. No. I gotta like wait till everybody's gone. I gotta look on the maps. I gotta look on. I track my wife. She doesn't know that. And I got to look on the map, see where her car really is. Hopefully she's at some guy's house blowing him, some firefighter, some real man from the Lyceum Club.
Better in a comic wife's mouth than on the floor.
I got to get the toilet paper. I take my pants off. I got to make the door. It's shut, but a little open because my dog won't come in if it's shut. But if they shut it, they'll claw on it. And then I got to find the things that I like, and then I jerk off. As soon as I'm done masturbating, I feel like fucking terrible. And then I clean up.
And then a British couple comes on and says, "This is my husband. This is my wife."
I really like role play, man. I love role play.
Then gotta go buy another mortadella.
I
mean, 6 to 7 times a day, and he was a kid.
He was like 15.
I don't want to state the obvious, but usually that's like a child that was molested. Doing something like that.
Yeah, join the fucking club.
Yeah, somebody started him young.
Yeah, you had to be started young.
It's like the vicious cycle. Like
Right.
someone molests a child, the child molests the mortadella.
Right.
But kids now, we grew up with fucked up sex.
Italian meat.
That's it, right. Oh.
We grew up Italian sandwich. We grew up fucked up. I think we weren't taught about sex. We were left on our own devices. Nobody told us about what a penis, a vagina, and nobody told us that stuff came out of your penis and what's right, what's wrong. And then when you found out shit, you're a fag, you're a fag, and all this bullshit, and it fucked you up for your life. Now kids know. My kid knows about sex. He knows about trans people. He knows about gay people. But he doesn't know about sex. He doesn't know about fucking. I knew about fucking when I was his age. When I was 9, I was watching porns on HBO, Lady Chatterley's. You know what I mean? I didn't understand it, but I watched it. When I was 10, I fucked for the first time. A year from
Jesus,
now,
10?
Yeah, I had a 14-year-old fuck me.
Holy shit!
And you know, and I had sexual things before that too, that I felt. I remember one night, like this girl. I've talked about this before. It was actually in Rich's and Buddy's documentary. They animated this whole story, but first grade, this fucking whore chick in the neighborhood called the Blouse, big round chick, and her friend. All my guy friends that were older than me, dude, go take Bobby, and she took me into the fucking bushes, took my penis out and like played with it, and then made me play with her breasts, and made me play with her friend's breasts, and then she like blew me. But I had a little tiny first grader dick. I mean, think about it was maybe second grade. Might have been second grade. Second or third, in between there, and it was terrible. I went home and cried. I was brought up religious. I thought God was gonna burn me. Right. I thought I was going to hell. My mother came up. She was like, "What's wrong?" And I couldn't tell her. That was like the first. Just shut it down and just bury it, and it fucking killed me. For years, that shit bothered me. And the next week, I was back sucking her titties with a friend of mine. Like I got my friend. I was like, "Dude, come here." I was like, "Can we suck your titties?" And I didn't know any better. I knew that I was crying. I felt like shit. The next week, it was me and her in the attics of Tufts University in the sports center, where his father ran the whole thing. There was all these jocks doing track downstairs, and we're up in the attic just sucking this fat chick's tits. And it bothered me again. I was like, I did it again, and it was crazy. Like, the generation now isn't going through that.
As a parent, though, do you feel that makes you think differently? Like, do you remember that when you like teaching your son things, or you protect him, shield him from things you feel? Or
Fuck yeah. We don't see any dirty shit. I remember I went up to my uncle's house up in New Hampshire, and I had this keychain. It was all Playboy chicks, naked. It wasn't anything crazy. It was just, you know. Right. And it must have fell off, and his daughters found it. And I've never seen him that mad at me. Like, you fucking motherfucker. He wanted to fight me. And I just took it. You know what I mean? I took it because I was like, fuck. I exposed his girls to this before it was time. Because I'm a fucking idiot. Because I wanted a stupid keychain of naked chicks. It was always felt terrible.
You didn't expect it to fall.
I didn't expect it off. And plus, I was going to use it to jerk off that night. So I needed it back. I was looking for it. So where'd that go? But yeah.
I mean, didn't even have a car.
Right.
Just had a keychain.
I had a motorcycle.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I like that.
Now, when I was taught sex ed, it was like, I think it was like 9th or 10th grade, but it was like our gym teacher. You know?
They hire the least fuckable people in your life.
Well, he was actually
you about sex.
No, this guy was pretty fuckable, but no, but he was just like, you could tell he's just like half the class is giggling every time he says penis, you know, and he's just like, here we fucking go. And he's like, look, I could be watching him hit each other with a fucking dodgeball.
For us, it was the female gym teacher, the picture of femininity.
Dude, my female gym teacher was so smoking fucking hot. And my uncle's friend was dating her. And we'd be in the gym. I mean, dude, she was out of grease. Tight little t-shirt, blonde hair, titties. She used to wear the tight little red gym trunks. You know what I mean? Like from the 50s, it was nuts. All of us had fucking boners doing jumping jacks. And my uncle's friend would come in and be like, hey, what's up, Bubbo? You know, and I'd be like, hey, and he'd go into the office with her. Years later, I found out, I was like, dude, you were fucking her. He goes, I was banging the fuck out of her. You idiots were all doing jumping jacks, playing dodgeball. She was sucking my dick, and I had her bent over the desk, looking out the window at you fucking idiots. I was like, oh, God, that made me hard. We're all pieces of shit.
You had a much different gym class than me. Our gym teacher was our wrestling coach, Mr. B. And he was an old man that would get completely naked after practice. And
where?
In his office. But it was one of those offices with the glass all around. And he would sit naked and read the paper.
That's illegal.
It was glass on the top and wall on the bottom.
You wonder you have 9 different looks.
So at the end, every freshman year when you went to go wrestle, they would pick one freshman each week and go, hey, listen, after practice, Mr. B noticed you. You know, you're really improving. Go talk to him after practice. He's gonna be waiting in the office for you. And you would walk and go, coach, and he would just be there, dick out, go, whoa! Never caught on.
Yeah.
I watched you for 4 years, 10 kids a year. Never put on pants.
Dude, you can't do that now.
No.
Good old days.
He wants
Canada Lyceum.
Tomorrow night. 8 o'clock.
Tarrytown.
What? They got food there?
They have food, lots of food.
What do you mean lots of food?
Lots of food.
What
Big
do you mean?
buffet.
You're saying like you've done this before.
It's a lot of food
How do you know you've never done it?
because they sent me the menu.
What's the menu?
I don't remember, but it was like a long list of things. They
she-
got
she has
wings
wings?
from Candlelight.
Oh, candlelight
Yeah,
wings,
they-
dude.
like chicken franchise.
Dude, candlelight
pastas,
wings,
things
the
like that.
whole wing. They don't cut it in half.
Oh.
So it's the wing and the fucking.
I really thought you were going to eat wings by candlelight. And I was just going to nod.
We are
That's
though.
how
They
that
put
sounds.
candlelight
too.
on the table.
I guess that's
It's
romantic.
me, you, and Joe. Joe Russell.
Joe Russell.
Joe Cheese Joe.
Cheese show.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to. It's right. It's 10 minutes from my house. I'm so
Smoke a
excited.
cigar.
I'll smoke a cigar after, yeah, if it's cool.
Yeah.
Wait, do you smoke cigars?
No, well, the show is Smokes and Jokes. So we're doing it's a cigar.
Yeah, this is old school.
cigar
You can
lounge.
smoke indoor at the Lithium.
So
Was it?
you are
Yeah.
too. You are too.
No, I'm not
Oh,
gonna smoke a cigar.
She's not smoking a cigar. But is your husband coming?
Yeah, he'll be smoking a cigar.
Oh yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
They have a restaurant. What's the restaurant's name?
El Barrio.
El Barrio.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking great. Like you know when people are like, dude, we own a restaurant. You should come by, and you can buy like this is garbage. It's fucking. Your restaurant's really good.
Thank you.
And they do a comedy show there.
Yes.
Fucking unbelievable show too.
you.
Really
Wait,
great.
your husband owns the restaurant?
Yes.
You guys own the restaurant.
Yes.
He's like he's like the chef there or something, or
He can't boil water.
Oh.
We no. He just
You guys
owns
just
the
run the
restaurant.
restaurant. Oh,
And then
okay.
we do a comedy night there.
oh, okay. But the show is not at your restaurant.
Yeah, it
but-
is.
Oh, it is.
Not tomorrow night.
No, the show's at the Lyceum.
Mike
Lyceum.
Lyceum.
Oh.
Young Men's Lyceum
I
tomorrow
don't
night,
understand.
Tarrytown. In Scarsdale is the other show.
Oh, gotcha.
Once a month.
I met Tara at a cigar night comedy show. I don't. Very rarely do I do shows outside of but are they paying cash?
Mm-hmm.
Very rarely I do shows, but you pay me cash. I have a fucking a secret stash of my wife, and I can say this because I don't even listen to this podcast.
Ho-hos, snowballs, Twinkies.
No, I don't have a secret food stash, you cocksucker. I have money stash, and I do these gigs she doesn't know about. Like she doesn't know I'm getting about the Lyceum Club. I'll tell her fucking $300. She has no idea. I'll take that cash and I hide it, and I have so much money saved up. I have two funds. I have my stash that she, where's your stash? It's in my sock drawer. Fuck that, right? A few $100 in there. I just keep it. So she's like, she finds it. I found your stash, but the other stash, she don't fucking know about. Nobody knows about. It's hidden.
You gonna tell us on the podcast where it is?
She's not. She would not. No, I'm not gonna tell you that. But, anyways, but there's a fucking trap. If you go near it, your fucking hand will get lopped off. I'm gonna come home
He's
with
got the pear right there, and you put your hand in.
But here's the thing: is this what I'm doing with the money? I hide it from her.
Mm-hmm.
She knows nothing about it. I have it in case of emergency. If the fucking asteroid hits, if the Jews take over, if the fags get out of line, I'm just joking. No, if the world, if Red Dawn happens and fucking Russia and China are parachuting into Manhattan.
Yeah, do you really think money's gonna be?
Yeah, what's the money for then?
Huh?
What's the money gonna do you?
I'm gonna use that money.
Everyone's gonna be like,
to get what?
Everyone's gonna be like, yeah, we don't use money anymore.
Right.
No, they're not
we
gonna do
overthrew
that.
the government, so
No, they're not gonna do that.
All
Should
right.
I change it to gold?
I guess I don't know.
When we change it to seeds? Go fuck yourself. Don't ruin my fucking story. You'll still need money.
Tell me about your secret stash.
Anyways, it's not really.
I thought it was in
Potatoes.
case Angry Dawn happens.
Invest in potatoes.
If I need it, but I'm gonna take her to Italy. I'm gonna take this is what I'm really saving it for. In a year or two, I'm gonna take her and Max to Italy for 10 days, 10 or 15 days.
Yeah.
And do all of Italy because that's what she's wanted to do.
Oh, nice.
Our whole marriage, she's wanted to go to Italy. And I said to her one day, I go, we'll go this weekend. She's like, you can't go to fucking Italy for 2 days.
No.
I'm like, why not? I'll get a ticket right now. We'll get cheap tickets. We'll fly coach. We'll get a cheap hotel. We'll walk around. We'll go to we'll do all the shit in one day. We'll do shit in another 3 days in Italy. We'll come back Monday. No, you need 15. Why do women fucking say this?
Because you do. Because it takes forever to get there. You're on a
It takes 6 hours.
No, it doesn't.
How long does it take?
8 to 10 with travel.
Hey, Siri, how long does it take to get to Italy?
I'm going to Sicily next month. It's going to take 12 hours.
12 hours. It doesn't take 12 hours.
There's not even a direct flight to Sicily. It's going to take me it's 18 hours in travel to get to Sicily.
Yeah, but I'm not going. I'm going business class. We're not going garbage. We're not going. What are you taking, a bus?
I'm going first class.
8 hours, 5 minutes.
It's 8 hours to Italy.
Yeah, I said 8 to 12, depending on where you're going. I said 8 to 12. In Sicily, it's going to take me 18 hours. There's no direct flight.
All right, whatever. I'm going to Rome.
All right.
So
8 hours.
There you go.
5.
Rome nonstop, 8.5 hours.
Got to get to the airport 2 hours before.
Oh God, you sound like my fucking wife.
I see what you're saying, and that you lose a day.
And then it's a 6-hour difference.
Travel.
You're losing a whole day in travel. You're going to go to Rome for a day?
You don't lose a day in travel. We get there. Hang on. Uno momento. Dawn.
Yes.
You're backing her up, you fucking
Because he knows
chooch.
I'm right.
No, I'm in the middle. I'm playing both sides.
I hope Italy gets swallowed up by the Mediterranean.
Why?
I don't know. This whole
I like
conversation.
that Russia. I like
too
that,
close to Africa. I'm with her.
I don't want anyone to ever.
I like that Russia and China was invading, and he's like, "I'm gonna go to Italy."
She's gonna call me. Can you cut that out?
No,
I'm trying to get on the Bill Maher show.
Yeah.
Can you cut Zach's? Can you put Zach on the other side? Can you put that guinea?
Can you make it sound like I stood up to him and said something? Instead of sat there just like, yeah, okay. Dub it in. Jaye McBride clearly disagreeing with this. The N-word.
Nobody said that. What are you doing? Get my fucking shit unmonetized. I'm not doing. Okay. So I'm. Okay, go ahead.
Talk it out. The flights are going to be at night.
Okay, flights at night. We
6
go
o'clock,
there.
right? 6 o'clock your flight. Let's just right.
Okay.
So then it's 4 o'clock. You got to be there.
Okay.
How long it takes you to get to the airport? About an hour.
Hour, yeah.
Okay, so 3 o'clock.
Okay, 3
Now
o'clock.
your flight's 8 hours.
Yep.
So you get into Italy at 2 in the morning your time.
2 in the morning my time. What
8 in the morning their time.
Great, we get the whole day.
You're exhausted.
I'm not exhausted. I'm
You
going
get
to see
jet
fucking
lag.
the Coliseum.
Right. And then but then you got to go back. So
Go where?
when you go back, now you're leaving Italy.
So wait a minute, stop. We leave at 3 o'clock. Let me finish. Oh God. You're just like her.
I really want to see you two drive to the Lyceum tomorrow. I'll be like, no, first we got to leave at 1. Then we got to go to the gas station.
Okay, you leave. Okay, here's the deal. You leave at 3 o'clock. You get there at 8 o'clock. You take off at 8 o'clock. You get there at 8 in the morning. Right? You're there. You get to the hotel. You drop your bags. You fucking go. Go to the Coliseum.
This is a Friday night you've left, right? You said long weekend. So let's just give me the days. Friday night you left, right?
I will leave on Thursday. Thursday.
No, you said long weekend.
I'm saying
you said
Thursday
Friday
now.
and Monday, so I'm
Go
gonna play
fuck
with
yourself.
you.
I'm saying Thursday.
Hold on a second. You also you lose hours because of the time differential too.
That's what I'm
but the
saying.
way back,
No,
you don't lose anything.
No, but no.
I gained it
You're back.
No, it's even worse because then you got to leave there at 12 o'clock just to get back here at 7 o'clock at night.
I'm gonna get back at 7.
When you leave there.
Fuck it. We're going for 10 days.
You're going for 10
I'm
to
gonna take it
15
for
days.
10,
I'm
15
giving you
days.
the itinerary. Somebody called on.
But Liz, who used to lived there, the GM for him, one of my best friends in the world. I didn't know she lived there.
Where?
In fucking Rome. She went to college there.
Yeah, her and Matteo talk like fluent
Yeah,
Italian.
Matteo was like, "Are you gonna? Where he wants to meet me in Rome." Oh God, I hope he meets me in a fucking nice pasta place and then right across from a steam room.
Let's make Mount Vesuvius erupt, baby. That's what that means.
Wipe your mouth with that. It's the bomb bandana. Yeah, you have that. Keep that. You have this does nothing for you. You have nothing with it.
If it would make my chick happy, I would do it.
You would.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I think I do that. But this is why my wife sucks. I go, "What do you want for Mother's Day?" A deck. Fuck off. A deck.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
What do you mean, yeah?
Oh,
Oh, what?
Anything house stuff.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Would you want a deck?
No, a deck. No. Fuck
If
that.
me and
Why
you
the
were
fuck-
dating and I said, "What do you want?" What would you do?
a noose.
A pyramid.
Zach, if me and you were dating and I said, baby girl,
Yeah.
because you know I call you baby girl.
Yeah, Daddy?
Yeah, baby girl. That's goddamn
What do you
right.
want besides the brick that's tied to your Prince Albert?
Baby girl, what do you want? What do you want for your birthday? I'm getting you whatever you want, baby.
Nice steakhouse.
A steakhouse.
Night, like
Dude.
real nice night.
When I get back from Italy, I'm taking you to, you know what I'm taking you, baby girl? Keen's Steakhouse.
That's where I took my wife for our anniversary this
That's
year.
where I'm taking my side wife, you.
Nice.
I'm going to take you get a
Keen's
fucking
the shit, right?
Get you a mutton chop. You ever have the mutton chop?
Yep.
Ooh. You know what a mutton chop is?
Yeah, it's like an old grizzled lamb that they cook. Like
what
that's
they
a mutton.
That's what they call Keith. A mutton chop. Yeah, I'll tell you. We'll get steaks.
Hell yeah.
Anyways.
Made my wife. I took her there for our anniversary.
Yeah.
And she's such garbage. She went, I feel like a princess.
No shit.
She's Brooklyn garbage.
That makes her garbage.
It was that no one had ever taken her somewhere nice before.
Oh.
And I've been with her for 8 years. That's kind of on me.
That's like the one time I cleaned the apartment, Dawn cried because I never cleaned. She came on, I cleaned the whole place. She's like, "You cleaned the whole place?" I was like, "It's all done." She was like, "Oh my God." I was like, "Yeah."
Yes, the
That's right.
bar is low.
Yeah, you set that bar low. That's why I hate guys who do the dishes every night. Like she'll cook and I got the dishes on. Nah, do that shit once in a while. Do that on Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? Do it once in a while. Just do it like, every six years.
Like going down on her.
I'll go down on my wife. I don't want to stay down there too. I got to sit there and go, it's not my sister. It's not my sister. No, I'm kidding. That's my therapist told me to do. I don't do shit that much. I do. It's like when she goes out with the kids, like when she leaves me with Max when he was a baby and she would come home. How was it? I'm like, great. Awesome. Meanwhile, I wanted to fucking murder him and myself. I wanted to hang myself. I wanted to end both of us. I just wanted a nap, and this little fucker wanted to just crawl around. And you can't just nap when kids are 2, because they'll die. You know what I mean? Yeah. Does your husband do dishes?
No. Not a lot. I mean, we don't.
Does that bother you that he doesn't do it?
No, because I'm like OCD crazy. Like I've got something else to do. I'm going to show.
that
He
sounds
drives me to
awesome.
every show practically.
That sounds awesome for every occasion, unless you're traveling to Italy, and then that is not as fun.
Yeah, I don't do shit for my wife, but she likes it that way. And then when I do, like tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm in the backyard.
I feel like it's 1955. I'm like, I have to go now.
Hey,
Can I get
hey, I'm talking.
Sorry.
Should you be making mutton chops?
Can I say something though?
Sorry, doctor.
My wife is very 50s. She loves it. Like tomorrow, she's got me working in the backyard, cleaning everything. I got to power wash. I can do all this shit. And anytime there's barbecuing, you fucking do it. Anytime there's you get the shoveling.
Oh, I know.
Get the fuck out there. She doesn't want any of that. Get the fuck out there. Shovel my car. Get everything nice. She wants me to fill her tank, making sure it's full. She is from the 50s. Yeah. My wife is very old school. Her grandmother, her very close. Her mother, same shit. I'm very much like her dad. Her dad was the same way I am. Likes a fucking wheat thin, a little snack at night. Likes to flip through the channels, have socks and underwear on a chair. You know what I mean? I go get the mail in my underwear. I don't give a fuck. Anyways, wow, you don't like 50s guys? Are you a?
No. Am I a what? You said it and then you gave me a look. Am I a what?
You know what I was gonna say.
Feminist?
Feminist?
Yeah, of course you're a feminist. We're all feminists. We all believe, right, Zach? You're a feminist.
No, I'm trying to be better. Now that DoorDash New Breeds has flowers on it, I do. If I'm on the road for more than a couple days, I always send flowers to the house.
Fuck. Now I gotta send flowers to my wife.
But it's because when they do flowers, they like jack it up and they charge for the delivery. And just send some Chinese guy on Uber Eats, and it's fucking like $60. And then Ping meets her at the door, and she got a nice bouquet.
Yeah, right. Yeah, loosen up. All right, you broads need to loosen up. You know, fucking. Yeah, that's why everything's not. Lithium Club's not as fucking bullshit like this tomorrow.
Oh,
I'm a member of that fucking cigar club up in my house. It gets alpha sometimes, fucking alpha, where I'm like I gotta go. It's like two. It's not the 50s. It's like the 20s.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, see, just get the fuck out of here. Let a guy do what he does.
You got another smack in the mouth?
Yeah. You used to be able to it's so weird. You used to be able to hit women.
Yeah. It used to be a husband could not rape their wife. That wasn't a crime.
Oh no shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Until like the 90s. It wasn't even. Insane.
Yeah, like you could, yeah, like if you watch those old movies, they used to just slap a chick in the face.
Right. Supposedly that's what rule of thumb is. Like,
Can't hit your wife with anything thicker than your thumb.
of course you know that.
I just watched.
Why do you think me and Bobby got such fat thumbs?
I was like,
I just watched Once Upon
Wait a
a
minute.
Time in America. That movie.
Great movie.
But have you watched it recently?
No, I haven't.
The amount of rapes in this movie was.
Oh man.
And I'm not kidding.
Just ruined a classic.
No, but I always.
Fucking James Williams.
I said if I ever
Nero
get a
just
dog,
raping
I'm gonna
chicks.
name him Noodles or something because I loved the movie so much. And then I watched it and I was like, I don't think this is okay anymore.
Yeah, what? There's other movies like that too. What's the other movie?
It's bugged me. Did you ever see Once Upon a Time in America?
Oh, Clint Eastwood's movie.
Like 4-hour movie.
High Plains Drifter. I believe it's High Plains Drifter where he comes into the town. He's supposed to be the devil. And he comes into the town, and this chick starts yelling at him. Who do you think you are? And he just grabs her, throws her in the barn, throws her in hay, and rapes her. At the end, she's like,
Jesus.
and she's like, but she liked it. Like she's like, where are you going? It's like what? And then literally, like 20 minutes later in the movie, he does it to another chick. Just throws her in the barn, and they're like, oh, are you gonna stay? Are you gonna help us? Yeah, weird movies. But
well, Last Tango in Paris, like Marlon Brando really did stick a finger in her ass or something like that.
What?
Yeah.
He fucks a chick in the ass with a stick of butter, and when more recently that actress has been like, yeah, he kind of improv'd a lot of that sex scene. Because he was Brando, and he was that famous that they just kind of let him
and she
do
wasn't
crazy
she
shit.
like 15 at the time or something like that? It was insane.
I thought Brando put a finger in my ass back then.
Ugh.
How about now?
Right.
How about I fucking push one of your roids back in?
There.
Fucking polyp.
Finds cancer. He saves your life.
It's
My finger doesn't go in. There's a nugget. I think there's a cancer in your head.
All these bumps. What is this? A fidget spinner?
You might want to get this checked out as a dark.
I'm going to give you a diagnosis you can't refuse.
Yeah, you have a polyp came out on my fingernail. It's on my nail. You should get this biopsy.
You shit on my finger on my daughter's wedding day.
I put butter in your ass.
I never wanted this for you.
Hey, leave the butter. Take the polyp.
That was the
Michael.
Godfinger brought to you by Bobby Kelly.
Did you guys see the new show, The Offer?
No.
Oh, you gotta see.
Oh wait,
Somebody
yeah,
just told me to
I haven't
watch
seen it. It's
it.
on Paramount. It's like based
So
on The
good.
Godfather.
So it's based on the producer of The Godfather, who actually, literally, had this other job, and then went in to pitch a show. This is back when Hollywood was Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
Went in to pitch a show. They were like, whatever. He went, what else? And then he pitched Hogan's Heroes. Just went, fuck it. There's a Nazi, and this is to like Jewish Hollywood. This guy's like the head of the studio there was a Jewish guy. He's like, there's Nazis. Like, what? And then he just starts killing it in the room. He sells Hogan's Heroes. It's a hit. He leaves Hogan's Heroes in the middle because he wants to make films. And he goes to Bob Evans, kind of hunts him down, and the guy gives him a shot. Like, all right, kid, come on in, that type of shit. And his first movie is The Godfather, to make this movie.
Right.
And all the shit he had to go through to make this movie, to get Marlon Brando. First of all, he had to get Puzo, and then they got Coppola. And Puzo and Coppola got along really well. He needed Coppola because Puzo couldn't. He was like, I'm going to have Puzo write the screenplay. And he's like, Bob Evans was like, you don't ever get the writer of the book to write the screenplay. It's never been done. You always got to. And he goes, I'm gonna do it. He's gonna do it. And he winds up going over like a month in, and Puzo's just eating fucking ziti off his stomach in a pool. He's like, I can't do it. I don't know how to do it. So I just this fat fuck couldn't do it. And
that's pretty universal. Like the best way to make a Stephen King movie is don't let Stephen King fucking near it.
Right.
Because they take their source material too seriously.
I heard a story about The Godfather too, where someone like apparently the mafia they're like, we don't want to be shown in a bad light. So then I don't know if it was a screenwriter or someone, like I don't know where I heard the story, said like, oh, here, I'll give you the screenplay, you can read it, and if you don't like it, and of course they never read it. They're just like, we're not gonna read that.
It's actually in this show.
Oh, nice.
So he gets Coppola to do it. They get the mob. Frank Sinatra was the one. Frank Sinatra hated it because the singer in that, he thought it was him, and he's like, fuck you. And Sinatra had pull. Like, I didn't know Sinatra had this. He was with the Colombo crime family. He just called him up. He's like, fucking, I don't want this movie. Take care of it. So they started the Italian-American
Defamation
League. I think it was Gambino, Colombo. I forget who it was. Somebody will know in the chat. Tell me who it is when they find out. He started that against this movie. And he got all these people, was it 200,000 Italians joined, and he had all this power in this movie, this fucking book. First of all, it was a book, and then they were gonna make it the movie. Like they got all these Italians against it. This guy went and met that mob guy, and he was like, "Listen, I'm not gonna insult you guys at all. It's a movie about family. It's a movie about struggle. It's a movie about immigrants. It's a movie about America." And he put the script on the table. It wasn't a finished version. He took a bunch of other shit papers and put it in the script and like towards the end. And he goes, here, read it. And he grabbed the script and he was like, yeah, all right. Right. Yeah, all right. I trust you. He literally was like, I trust you. You're good. You're simply an honest guy. All right, you can make the movie. He goes, but one thing, you have to take the word mafia out. Mafia, the word mafia cannot be in the. So they just went through the script.
Cosa Nostra.
Took out the word mafia out of the whole script. And then, Frank Sinatra assaulted fucking Puzo in a restaurant. It was crazy. The way they got Marlon Brando, they went to his house. Puzo sent him an email, a letter, not email, a letter. What am I fucking asshole? A letter. He read the letter, said he wants me. He's interested. They went to his house, and he goes, the real reason I want to do this movie is Frank Sinatra. He hated when I sang in Guys and Dolls. And I heard he was really against this movie. So I want to do it to piss him off. That's it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He wanted to do the great fucking, very subtle fucking Marlon Brando, by the way. You enjoyed it.
Yeah, it started out better than it finished. But it was pretty good.
I got insecure halfway through.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was
the best crowd to try that.
Fucking staring faces.
Sinatra denies being in the mafia, though, or being affiliated. It's even in his documentaries. It's not.
He knew.
Yeah, no, 100%.
He knew the mob, and he had influence over them because they loved him.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah. This show is awesome. If you get a chance to check it out, it's fucking great. So far, it's great.
But I have to get a new streaming service for it?
I think it's Paramount, right?
Come on.
It's Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
But Paramount Plus is the one you should have because that's Yellowstone. That's 1883. That's the new. It's all the cool. It's Taylor Sheridan.
Yeah.
Wow. 1883 a month. Anyways. All right, guys. Listen, we have. Where are you going to be?
I just want to promote my movie. Is that okay?
Fucking dude, let's promote it.
Cool. Hashtag Shakespeare Shitstorm. Doing screenings all over. Just did 2 weeks in New York City. Premiered at the MoMI, Museum of Moving Image, 500 seats.
Sold out?
About it. Yep.
Dude, I'm sorry. So you're going to be a star, like an underground star?
No.
Are you in the movie?
Yeah, I'm in it. And
Is it your movie?
I assistant directed it and co-wrote it. Did
yes.
on it.
So it's your movie with with other people.
Yeah.
Do you make money?
No.
Why?
I was just, contract player.
Really? So who makes the money on this?
The company. I've been with them for 11 years. They're called Trauma Entertainment.
Yeah, I know.
Make bad horror movies.
Yeah, I know they are.
Yeah.
No shit.
They
don't
put
you in points on the movie?
No. God, no.
But
no, it's film school. It's you learn how to make movies and you learn all your shit. I got 2 more movies coming out after this. I'm excited.
Are you going to ever
Gunn was
make
with them?
What's
James,
that?
James Gunn was with Trauma.
Yeah, he had my old job, associate director.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're going to flower into that someday.
That's the goal. Yeah.
No shit. Good for you. I watched a documentary on Divine.
Yep.
And it seems like similar to that, like what he was doing.
Very much so.
Right?
I just did a movie with my friend Babette Bombshell, who's a drag queen.
Yeah.
And she was hired by Divine's estate to portray her.
Oh, really?
So she actually has memorized being Divine. She can go into it in and out. It's really, really cool. She hangs out with John Waters. They go to trials and shit together.
I mean, John Waters and what they did back in the day was pretty wild.
It's cinematic terrorism, dude. John Waters has this great story. Real quick.
Yeah.
We're shooting a movie, and the scene was Divine picks up a naked male prostitute on the side of the road in her car. They're on like farmland. Farmer sees it, calls the cops. All these cops cars pile in and arrest everybody. The only people who got away were Divine and the naked guy in the front seat. It's my favorite. Just cruising down the highway. And then they saw the cops and went, fuck it. It just went out. I guess we're done shooting today.
It's fucking weird. I mean, he told her to eat dog shit, and she did.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
It's a tough one, but she did it. Fucking blah. Gross. You got to see this documentary. It's on Netflix.
They had to follow the dog around all day, too, because it wouldn't shit.
It wouldn't
got
shit.
Nervous.
Yeah.
So they just burned film following a dog around like assholes.
Yeah, and the shit wasn't good shit.
No.
It was like bad shit. It wasn't like a nice fluffy dog shit. Right?
She just did her best.
Yeah, what an interesting. John Waters is fucking very divine too. Well, that's good, man. And where can we see this movie?
It's going to be coming out on Blu-ray soon. Just finishing up a few more months of screenings, so just keep an eye out for it. # Shakespeare Shitstorm, and my podcasts: Zac Amico's Midnight Spook Show, Real Ass Podcast, and Bye Guys.
Can you say that?
Catalyst Wrestling.
Okay, wrestler too. He does everything. Do you know Zach?
No, I mean I know.
Totally different world than you're from.
What world am I from?
You're from Westchester. You're from
I'm
my
from the
world.
Bronx. I'm not from Westchester. You're from Boston.
All right, you're from the Bronx, but you. How long have you been in Westchester?
10 years.
You're from Westchester.
No.
You're done. You're finished.
You're always from the
What
Bronx.
kind of car do you have?
An Acura.
Yeah,
White
bingo.
Acura. Exactly. That's like the Bronx car.
Huh?
It's the Bronx car.
Would you bleed for your work, for your art?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
Physically bleed?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Maybe you are the same person.
Yeah.
Would you ever tie something to your husband's balls?
If he wanted me to.
You
I don't
would?
want him going to Jay's friend.
You wouldn't do weird shit with your husband.
But how do you know I don't do weird shit with my husband?
No way you do, because you're an Italian girl from the Bronx. You
No,
don't do
that's
weird-
that's the mentality. That's why I'm not. That's why I'm a comic.
You do weird shit?
I'm not saying whether I do or don't, but I'm not. Don't count me out.
Let me smell that finger. I want to know if it's been up his ass.
It smells like peppermint and mustard. What do you got?
Well, this weekend I'm with Chelsea Handler and
No shit.
yeah, in a few places.
How'd you hook up with that?
She actually reached out through my website. I still haven't met her yet. Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm so
Crazy.
happy you're kicking it.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
doing great. Everybody talks great about you.
Oh, well,
I feel like I was the first one to know
You were? Yeah, I think so. 8 years ago, we did 8 dicks in a duffel bag. Remember that? That was yeah. That was the name of the podcast. I still remember it.
Yeah.
Let's see, but June.
Was
2nd,
that the one with Bailey?
with Bailey?
And then
that
you
crazy,
gotta
the,
if you yeah
the crazy girl with the fake Russian accent.
Yeah, it was Bailey J, and then I don't know, I forget her name.
Sue something.
Sue something.
I remember this.
Kasergis or
But she faked a Russian accent the whole episode.
yeah, and she wasn't even like. We're just like, wait, are you Russian? Like, yes.
I come from little Odessa.
Right.
We're like, where?
Yeah, I live in I'm not Russian. I live in Brighton Beach, and so this is how I talk. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
We're all like, what the fuck's going on? Being trans isn't enough.
Right.
You gotta fucking add a Russia into it. It was fucking wild. Then
was
we
weird.
found out she wasn't.
Right.
And then we found out like Deepu wound up dating her or going out with her.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Deepu liked her for a second. I was so proud of my little Deepu was into, trans girl. And then I guess he saw her penis and it was a little weird. And he didn't like it. And I was like, all right, well, we got taste. He backed out. He backed out because her helmet was weird.
That's the most chick thing I've ever heard. Also, let's see, June 2nd, I'm in Algonquin, Maine. June
Well, that
for
sounds
Pride,
fun.
and June 4th, I'm in Provincetown for Pride.
Oh, that's great.
So that's it.
Provincetown. I've never been.
Yeah, you're not missing anything.
I thought it was nice.
I guess you need to be like an older gay couple to enjoy it. I think.
I only get a couple that loves clam chowder and
Yes.
bikes.
No, yeah.
Want to fly a kite and then I'll suck your cock?
Right. You need to be like a well-off rich. You need to be like a rich white gay couple.
Let's go walk the dog and see if there's anybody blowing anybody in the dunes.
My buddy does Bear Weekend every year in Vegas.
Yeah.
It's called Bigger Vegas. And they have to have security guards with mag flashlights just to break up blowjobs all night.
Yeah, of course.
And he sent me pictures of just the saddest security guards on earth. Like 50-year-old dudes just with their heads in their hands.
Yeah.
Like, how did I get to this point in my life?
These guys are shredded, doing steroids, working out all the time. They're just breaking up blowjobs with flashlights.
They're probably not. My guess is they're not exactly in shape. But I'd be like, who the fuck cares? Fine, go whatever.
You can't just let people blow everybody. You just open the room, it just smells like cum and heat. Just fucking sounds like a fucking farm.
Like just.
I remember when they had the sex club here, the Vault, back in the day. You go in, it's just all of a sudden you see all these guys, shirtless guys, like around somebody. Like there was a cockfight going on or something.
There was.
Yeah. No, it's just some chick sucking. One girl will go down and blow a guy, and then all these other guys would come over with their dicks out, and she just starts sucking, and the security would have to break it up.
Hey, knock it off.
Hey, knock it off. One dick at a time. One dick at a time. I wish I never got into that stuff. Patrice used to go to swing clubs. You ever been to a swing club?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Well, for swingers or like that.
Snuck that in.
Like,
Now I know how weird you are. Fuck it. I'm not kidding. That's the problem, though. I could never let somebody fuck my wife because I'll just be like, all right. Be too sarcastic.
Oh, she'll make like one noise you've never heard before.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck was that?
I'm like, all right, settle down in there. I'll eat your pussy too. Relax. The fuck? The girl I'm with would be like, why don't you just focus on me? Because I can't. That fucking slut's in there fucking doing weird shit she never did with me. I'll take a finger in the bum. You've been to swing clubs.
You don't have to necessarily swing. It's fetish.
You with really?
100%. Am I wrong? Am I lying?
I don't know. Your life?
Yeah, don't try
No,
to
but
get
am I
him on
lying
your
about the
side.
clubs? You don't have to.
Yeah, you won't recognize me
have
without
to
the ball
engage.
gag and
Yeah.
hood.
You watch.
You can watch.
You've done that. I didn't know that.
Oh, last time I met you, we talked. We didn't mention it. Oh, that
didn't come up.
cigar. When you had that cigar in your mouth, I was like, what? The way.
Relax. I'm not doing any weird shit. So you can watch. So Patrice used to go with his girl all the
Come
time.
on.
Yeah, me and Dawn would just giggle too much.
I don't think I'd go with my husband.
Why? Why?
I mean, I just probably wouldn't.
Yeah, your husband's too manly.
Is he?
Yeah, he's not gonna fuck. He'd be like, "What the fuck? Let's go." I know your husband.
He doesn't even talk like that.
To me, he does.
No.
Yeah, he does. Oh, well, all right. With the balls and the thing. All right, let's go. Come on, let's get the fuck out of here.
Not at all.
Yeah. All right. Listen, we got to go into overtime right now. I got questions for you, fucking motherfuckers. And then I'll let you go. This has been a fun one. This was a chill one, but very interesting. You three weirdos make me happy.
Thanks for having us, Bobby.
I fucking love having you on, Zach. You come on anytime. You can walk up.
It's difficult, but thank you.
Yeah. You guys definitely call on the call and see if there's an availability. But you, no, I'm kidding.
I think once a year is about right for me. You know,
I love having you on. You know that. You're fucking always
I think
great.
for your fans, I think they're all like, that's enough.
Do they give you shit?
Well, last time I did one of your things, someone's like, Bobby, I love your podcast. It was like, no, it was when you were doing that radio show with,
yeah.
And I was looking at the comments. The first one's like, yeah, I love your show, but this just wasn't my cup of tea. It was like, what do you mean? It's like, it wasn't like tranny, dick. You know, it was just like a regular fucking discussion. So I was like, all right, whatever.
People, I don't know.
I don't even look at them anymore, you know. But yeah,
listen. I don't look at comments anymore either.
You can't.
I used to. I remember when we did the regs. I would get told, "Fuck Lewis," every week. Now those same people will carry him through a fucking arena. You know what I mean? It's like, relax. I don't fucking read any of that shit anymore. Unless it's good. Then I like it.
Unless it's complimentary.
Yeah, if it has a little smiley face next to it, I'll read it. If you really want to get me, if you're one of my fucking trolls, you just put a bunch of smiley faces and then put "you fat fucking cunt" next to it. Hope you choke on yourself. Do you use sleep apnea mask?
Nope.
Oh, man. You should?
Yep.
Why don't you go get a sleep study?
That looks like a nightmare. I just use Afrin and that. I'm fine.
Really?
Yeah, Afrin helps a lot.
Okay. You're not supposed to use that every day.
No, I know.
Okay, great. Thanks. All right, so we're going to go to... you all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I wasn't looking at you like that.
You're looking at me weird. Come see me live. Go to robertkellylive.com. I'm going on tour. This week I have Uncle Vinny's Friday and Saturday night. And the next show I have is Just for Laughs. And then I am in all of August. I am in the White Mountains in New Hampshire. I'll be doing the show. We'll have guest hosts. You want a guest host?
Sure.
You want a guest host?
They always have you on the Nasty Show at JFL, don't they?
I do, yeah. That was the first show I ever did. That's why people always bitch about, I never fucking go to festivals. They never pick me. They didn't pick me for 7 years. Any festival. I auditioned every year. All my friends went, and I never got picked, and I never gave a fuck. Yes, did it hurt a little bit inside? Fuck, yeah. But I never really gave a fuck. And then they finally picked me, Robbie Pra, and I think Suzanne, Zoe. You know, Robbie Pra was actually the guy who picked me. He was like, yeah. And they tried to fuck me out of that. I went up to Lucian at the Strip, was the club. Cellar was not the club, by the way. The Cellar was good, doing better, but not the club. The actual club was the Strip. That's why people are like, dude, I can't get in the Cellar. Relax. You might be able to. Don't send me that shit during the show, asshole. Fucking distract me. Cocksuckers sending me videos. Anyways, I went up there. I'm with my agent. I told Matty Frost, super agent Matty Frost, I go, I'm never doing this again. If I don't get this, don't ask me to I'm sick of doing these things, and I'm not going to get picked, so fuck it. I don't care. And I looked in the schedule. They had Gerald Kelly. It's a black dude with blue eyes. Beautiful blue eyes. They were fucking stunning. They had him. And they had me. Lucian had put me on the 12 o'clock show when they weren't seeing people. So he took my spot, gave it to his client, and put me on the next show. And I was like, I'm out. Fuck this. Well, he's on the next show. I'm out. Fuck it. Robbie Pra came over and was like, I'm here for Robert Kelly. I don't know who fucking Gerald Kelly is. Put him on now. And he stuck his fucking... They made me go up after him, Gerald Kelly. But at that point, I was like, fuck it. You ain't... Nobody's... I'll fucking murder. Fuck everybody. I was so competitive at that point. I just went up and murdered. And then they gave me, just for laughs, they gave me The Nasty Show. Dave Attell, Louis C.K., Nick DiPaolo, and Jim Jeffries. It was fucking awesome. It was the greatest thing ever. And we were there a week before everybody, so it was just us for a whole week. And I remember that's when I first started hanging with Louis. He took me, we went for a walk. He bought apricots. He said, you ever have an apricot? And I was like, I guess I should, you know. And I was like, I was like,
what's a fruit?
Yeah. I'm looking at two of them. So I remember he gave me
1.5.
1.5. I told him I went to school for art. He gave me a watercolor kit. I painted him a watercolor of Club Soda that said The Nasty Show.
And now you're the gayest person on the show. Continue.
Fucking am. Oh, always I'm the gayest person on the show. And I gave it to him. And I remember years later, I was like, you have that photo? He goes, yeah, I threw that out. He threw out a piece of art that I made from my heart.
You called it art?
It was fucking a watercolor painting. Fuck you. I'm so glad I'm not married to a fucking guinea from the Bronx. Anyways, there you go. So
no, that's awesome. And like Yeah, well, anyway, we gotta
Go ahead, say it.
I was gonna, like a lot of
It's
times,
my show.
especially
We can do
with
whatever the fuck
fucking
we want.
comedy, it's like people just get so fixated on these gatekeepers, you know, and all these people who like. It's like fucking. There are so many different ways to have a career in comedy. You don't need to like it used to be like.
Well, because everybody's trying to have the same career as
yeah.
Billy Burr or
Right.
Joe Rogan or Chelsea or whoever the fuck is the. We got to do it. We got to do that. It's like, no, you don't.
Right.
You can be fucking happy as shit
100%.
doing your thing.
Like I used to be obsessed with like late night. I used to think like I need to do a late night set. Now it's like, who the fuck cares? No one even watches late night anymore.
No.
You have more. You'd like have more people watch your set on TikTok possibly. You know what I mean? So it's almost like you know it's just,
but
just
it's
do
also
your shit and don't worry about what happens.
Absolutely. Just stop trying to follow the path of somebody else and do your shit.
Right.
Yeah.
I wish I did that before I transitioned.
Why?
Just kidding. That's the only reason I did it.
You did it to fucking make some headway.
Right.
Yeah. This would be different. You didn't want to do this? That's so funny. I just see you in 20 years. What's up, dude? What?
I don't know.
Yeah. I was so happy today in my backyard. I'm sitting there smoking a cigar. My dog's there. I'm fucking looking around. I'm like, I was just like, this is the best ever. What the fuck? And somebody left a comment. I don't know where it was. Dude, fucking, why don't you do this? And it's like, I'm doing it. You fucking idiot. I was in jail at 13. I'm doing everything I've ever wanted to do. I do stand up. I have fans. I make money. It's like, if you don't make millions, if you're not selling out fucking the Garden, you didn't make it. This fucking dude does everything he loves. That's why I love this guy. He does everything he loves. He did a movie. Yeah, I got paid for the day because he loves fucking the movies. He loves horror movies. That's why I love him. That's why he's the most fucking successful. 100%. And look at him. He's fucking, he's mentally ill.
He's hideous.
He's literally, I mean, he looks like a Cabbage Patch Kid. It's fucking nuts.
Looked like the bee sting Cabbage Patch Kid.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. These are my friends. You guys are you got
Look at me.
Fucking,
Look at me. What the fuck am I talking about?
All you
who am
guys.
who's gonna write home about me?
Look at me. Look at me. I'm a fucking dumpy, bald fucking side queer from Boston. I got a lot to explain to Lucy. Anyways, all right, we're going to go to Patreon tomorrow night. What else you got?
Tomorrow night I'm with Bobby Kelly. I got it microbladed, but anyway.
What are they called?
I got microbladed eyebrows.
What's that mean?
It means they fucking cut you and then put dye in them.
Wow.
It's part of the masochist thing. All right, no. I'm with Bobby Kelly.
Yes.
Tomorrow at the Young Men's Bathhouse.
Will you stop saying the bathhouse? It's not a bathhouse.
And then I'm back in Canada.
Where are you going to Canada?
Niagara, Winnipeg, all the cool places.
What are you doing in Winnipeg? Who are you with? Are you doing it yourself?
Doing Yuck Yucks.
Oh, Yuck Yucks, really?
In Niagara.
That's
and then doing Winnipeg, Thunder Bay, Sudbury.
It's just in the summer.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Another hustler. Just creates your own fucking waves, which I love. Does her own shit. All right, I'll just make my own shows. I love that. And very funny, too. So there you go. Check them all out when you can. You see their shows live and support them. And support us. Subscribe right now. Just push the button if you're watching this. Subscribe and like and comment. And then go to all of us. That's how you support us if you want. If you really want to support me and support the shit that I do, you can become a Patreon member at patreon.com/Robert Kelly. That's where we're going to go right now. We have questions. We have topics. I want to talk about the Amber Heard thing in the overtime. There's a Norm Macdonald fucking documentary dropping I want to talk about. And then we have questions for Zach. And if you have any questions for you, Tara, please type them in the chat right now. We'll see you guys next week on You Know What, Dude?
Stick around, it's not over yet. This episode of YKWD is continuing now, exclusively on patreon.com/Robert Kelly. See you there.
All right, listen, we got to get the fuck out of here. Any more for Tara?
That's it, I think.
Burgers and salmon.
Burgers, salmon. All right, listen, we got reads at the end. I want to thank you. You have to go. You can take off. We got to take a photo real quick, if you don't mind.
Of course.
We're gonna wrap this up. Do I have stuff to do?
Names.
Names. All right, read these names real quick. Ready, Zach?
Let me see him. All right.
Good. Go.
Slippy Willis, Brian Beach, Will
as
Hogan.
a wrestling promoter.
Okay. Coming to the ring, Slippy Willis and his partner Brian Beach, Will Hogan, Patrick Pistner, Jacob C., Colby, Steve, Jordan Tucker, James Norval, Melly P., Elise Suzanne, Dan Baxt, and from parts unknown, Christopher Young.
Zach, check him out. Plug real quick, Bubba.
Catalyst Wrestling, Zac Amico's Midnight Spook Show, Bye Guys with Ian Fidance, and the Real Ass Podcast with me and Luis J. Gomez.
Tara, go ahead.
Just find me at Tara Jokes.
Tara Jokes.
Tara Jokes.
Very funny comedian. Me and her tomorrow night, fucking kicking at the Lyceum Club.
With Joe Russell.
With Joe Russell.
From the Cheese Show.
From the Cheese Show. Check out Joe's show on the Cheese Show YouTube. We're going to see you guys next week. I'm going away. We're going to have guest hosts. I'm going to be doing it from the road on StreamYard. So bear with me for 3 weeks.
My favorite thing about you going away, you're going to, I want to say this really quick.
Yeah.
You're going, I looked it up, Rome, Stockholm, like a shit ton of places in Europe.
Yeah.
And then when you called me because we had to reschedule a gig, you're like, yeah, I have to reschedule this and Long Island. Like that's like you were, we care about canceling gigs. You're going on in 3 weeks.
I know, but I care
But you
because
care
Long
about
Island
Long
gig.
You cared.
I care about my gigs.
But that's something that people should know.
Thank you, Bubba.
I
I do.
yeah.
I care about the Long Island gig, the gig we were going to do in Pennsylvania.
Which we're still going to do.
Because people, was set to go. But
Right.
listen, it is what it is. I'm going to be in fucking Milan. Go fuck yourself, Long Island. All right, there we go. And, of course, check out Jaye McBride. She's on tour. Where are you going to be?
June 2nd, Algonquin, Maine. June 4th, Provincetown. This weekend I'll be in, Montclair, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Huntington.
Yeah.
And Hershey.
There you go. Listen, my podcast does one thing and does one thing very well. Introduces you into the world of comedy and new comics that you should know about. And these three you should know about if you're on here. I know you know Zach, Jay, Tara. If you don't, go check them out when they're around. Support their comedy, support their social media, and support live comedy. So I want to thank you guys for listening. We'll see you guys next week. You know what, dude?
You've been listening to the YKWD podcast. Thanks for listening. Now go back to your shitty jobs. Shitty jobs.